far, you guys feel like the favorites?
No. We just, every night we've been trying to just go out and continue to get better. Just get back to, playing selfless basketball on both ends, and tonight another opportunity for us to do that.
Do you believe in momentum during the regular season? Can teams sort of get on a roll, feel confident? Does that carry over from game to game?
Yeah, for sure, because you got that confidence going. You're on a string with one another on both ends, and it just feel good, and with that positive feeling going into each and every game, especially at home, you try to feed off the previous.
Threes have obviously been falling for you guys now where they weren't to start the season. Do you feel that's changing? Like, do you feel less defensive pressure on you now as they react to those shots falling, or have you not felt that yet?
Yeah, early on, I told all the guys we was going to make shots. We was missing a lot of easy shots, and, the games I had, probably bailed us out, a lot of times here and there. But, when it turns, it makes it a lot easier for everybody. Once everybody making shots, everybody getting in a rhythm, it makes it hard for us to be guarded, and, it give us a rhythm to go down defensively and want to keep that going offensively as well.
Have you felt that yourself, though, when you have the ball, that there's more space maybe to
it's a lot more space, and, it's just on me to make the right pass. Lately I've just been trying to, get the scent off me by, passing, getting guys open shots that, we was missing early on, and now we're knocking them down, and, hopefully it'll keep going.
Would you rather be facing a Cavaliers team that had won 3 in a row or lost 3 in a row like they are?
Either way, they're a dangerous team, either way, so at the end of the day, they still are back-to-back champs, and, sometimes, when you lose a couple games in a row, it comes even more difficult, to face a team like that because they understand on the road they got to come in and get back to their style of basketball, and we got to be ready for that.
It's early in the season, but, how big is this game tonight? The winner takes first place, right?
I don't mean nothing now, honestly. We got to go out there and do what we know what we need to do, but, fighting for a place or anything like that is still early in the season.
DeMar, to that point, though, as early as it is, you guys have played twice already, now it's the third game already.
Yeah.
You lose this one, you don't have to tiebreak it, you don't have any chance for that, and you guys talked so much last year about how home court maybe could have made a difference.
So that definitely goes into play. Even without thinking that, we lost to them twice before already. That was close in games that we could have had, and, with another opportunity with us playing them, we just want to try to redeem ourselves and understand, we could get this win, and whatever else comes with it.
They're the champs. What do you feel like the gap is between you and, in theory, the best team in the NBA?
The experience, how they come down and finish games at a high level. That's the next step for us to make, understanding, defensively, offensively, how to lock in when everything matters. And, they've been to that mountaintop and understand how to win, what it takes to win, how hard you have to do everything to win. And, that separates them from a lot of other teams. And, that's our next step. And, tonight is a great challenge for us to do that.
So it's not necessarily a physical thing or a personnel thing, more of a mental thing?
Nah, mental thing. As long as we lock in on one accord, we feel like, we one of the top teams in the NBA, and we done proven it.
Why do you think your team's clicking so well right now?
We just on one accord. We always had that great chemistry, that camaraderie. Nobody cares about what the next person do. We all cares what we do together, and it shows when we go out there and we just have fun.
You're going to tie Mo Pete tonight for most games played as a Raptor. You talked about kind of your goal in being the best player in franchise history and setting those records. In terms of the records, this one, most games played for a franchise, has to be right up there. Pretty cool.
Yeah, y'all always hitting me with some record-breaking stats that I have.
This one's not as obscure as the.
Yeah,
as they usually are.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the next couple weeks you'll hit me with something new. But it's great, honestly. You get to break any type of record for a franchise. A lot of things to this day I don't believe that I accomplished, but something like that is definitely big. And for me to know guys like Mo Pete personally, and to hear the words that they give me, encouragement of anything, you know, means a lot because, you know, it started with them.